In 4 days, we will be saying hello to the year of the fire horse. Now let's talk to an expert as to how the stars will align in the coming Chinese New Year. And joining us is Feng Shui Master Johnson Chua. Good evening, Coach Johnson. Welcome back to The Big Story. Naku, parang medyo muffled ang audio ninyo, Coach. Ayan.
Mas better po?
Ayan, better. All right. Para lang maganda ang swerte sa Chinese New Year, ano bang dapat gawin? On the eve or on the day? Anong dapat gawin ng lahat ng tao?
Alright, so bali po, pagsasalubungin na po natin ng Chinese New Year po itong February 17. Okay? So bali sa February 16 po is like what we call the Chinese New Year's Eve. Maganda rin po na salubungin po natin siya, syempre with the positivity, no? So pinaka-most important lang po, dapat kailangan po natin mag-declutter, maglinis. Okay, sa 16 pwede po tayo maglinis. Okay, kung ano mga pwede natin matanggalin, mga luma or may mga sira. Okay, kasi sa 17, mas ayaw na po natin masyadong magwalis. Okay, ayaw natin masyadong magtanggal na po. Okay, dapat 16 pa lang po, piniprepare na po natin yung house natin para to welcome all the good energy.
Ako, January pa lang ginagawa. Hindi pa ako tapos. Go ahead, Coach. Ano pa?
And then also, siyempre, mas maganda rin po salubungin natin din also yung taon, no? Dapat po is na medyo, siyempre, kailangan po dapat all positivity. So, maganda po na naka-wear po tayo ng red color. Okay?
Red.
So, alam po, no? Yeah, there's always marami po nagsasabi na lucky color for the year is blue color. So, this lucky color is something that we can use for certain mga important activities. But this one kasi is a different activity. This is what we call attracting or sinatulubong natin yung swerte ng fire horse. So red kasi is the color of like welcoming energy. Okay, kaya mas maganda na naka-red po tayo.
On the 16th and on the 17th. Parehong araw?
Yes, tama po. On the 16 and 17 po, sa pagsalubong po siya. Kung meron po tayong mga bagong damit, mas better because bagong damit po, it's also represent like there's a lot of good or new things na pwede may come sa atin para for the year. Although para sa mga na naman pong bago, that's okay lang po. Importante po, positive mindset. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yung isa pa, haircut before the Chinese New Year.
Concerned ka sa akin.
Oo, nagdedibatehan kasi
Mali
namin.
ba na magpaputol ng buhok sa 17?
Yeah, originally po, wala naman pong masama. No, on that part po, wala naman
Wala.
stay. So, you can do your haircut anytime. Wala naman pong masama on that part.
So, ano yung reason behind that
Oo nga.
belief, that pamahiin?
Yeah, yung about sa haircut. Yeah, originally po, haircut po talaga po, ina-apply po siya sa newborn. Sa newborn po talaga. That's where the Chinese practice, no? Most likely po, kapag newborn kasi, may kasabihan tayo na yung unang araw ng gupit niya, yun daw yung para mas magiging swerte siya. Di ba parang sa atin din sa Filipino saying, if I'm not wrong, may importante rin daw po kung sino yung unang gugupit ng buhok din po ng bata. Di ba? Kasi sabihin, kung lucky or swerte or maayos, di ba? Minsan nakukuha raw natin energy. So, it's a form of like parang part ng superstitious or maybe tradition or culture. Pero yung in Feng Shui po kasi, wala naman po about the haircut. Kasi ang Feng Shui po is very scientific and practical. We focus or follow the action and activities. So, wala naman po specific
That's
activity.
great to know.
Yeah.
Okay, sino ang mga pinakaswerte sa 2026, ang mga signs na pinakamaswerte?
I'm crossing my fingers.
Pig, pig.
Dog.
Kaya pwede na pong i-request sa akin. The joke. So, originally po, meron tayong pinaka-top 5 animal sign para
Top
for the
five.
year of...
Okay.
So, first po natin sa mga people who are born in year of the rabbit. Okay, because rabbit po is sila yung pinaka-swerte for this year. Then next po is the year of the sheep or goat. Okay? And then next naman po is para sa mga year of the ox. Yeah. Okay, sila yung top 3 eh. Tapos then the dragon and the dog. Yan. So kung kasama po kayo dyan sa top 5 na yan, then kayo po yung pinakamalakas sa energy para.
Okay, I'll take the runner-up position as a dog, coach. Pero ano naman yung mga, I know we don't like to dwell on bad things, di ba? Wala namang malas, kaya sa Feng Shui lahat nagagawa ng paraan. Pero ano yung signs na dapat siguro
May
mag-ingat?
challenges.
Yeah, may challenge.
Oo.
Yes, po. Tama naman po, no? Because of, number one nga po, there's no such thing as malas naman po or swerte. Ang kasabihan po natin, kapag sinabi natin good luck or bad luck, luck has something to do with energy. So kapag narinig nyo po always ng salitang good luck, that means may good energy ka for this year. But still, it's up to us kung paano natin i-maximize yun. Same with the bad luck. Okay, pag narinig natin bad luck, maybe may mga bad energy or challenging year. Okay, so kaya maging mas more maingat po lang tayo. Okay? And then meron po tayong tatlo kasi na dapat maging maingat po for this year. Okay, for people who are born in the year of the pig, year of the horse, the year of the rat.
Parang iba yung
Year
narinig
of the
ko.
rat. Year of the rat, I think yan si BBM year.
Hindi, ano siya? Rooster.
Rooster ba siya?
Pero wait, Year of the Horse, kasi si VP Sara, Year of the Horse. I know we asked you this last year din, no, Coach? Kung ano, ano ba yung luck? Bakit yung horse mismo, on their year, sila yung kailangan mag-ingat?
Basically po kasi no, kapag sinabi natin kasi na sarili mong taon, okay, parang you are given us a chance or an opportunity to go up on the stage, di ba, to perform. So lahat po ng mata sa inyo nakatingin, okay, para sa mga Year of the Horse. So pwede naman natin sabihin na good siya, hindi naman totally siya bad, no? Kasi like example, maybe kapag ka nasa stage ka, you have all the audience, you have all the eyes para looking at you. So in terms of recognition and reputation, pwede natin pataasin yon. The problem lang, lahat ng mata kasi pag sa'yo nakatingin, so even pag may mga problema, conflict, everything, sa'yo rin nang sisi. Kasi ikaw lang yung nasa stage eh. And whatever you're doing is everyone is looking at you. Okay, so nandiyan yung mga supporters, pero nandiyan din yung possible yung mga detractors or mga galit sa atin. Okay, so mabilis na yung mag-distract. Ang problema lang kasi mga Year of the Horse po, medyo may pagkapatola po sila, no? So minsan po, pagka konting conflict, pumapatol sila, baka makakira po yung reputation nila.
So anong advice nyo, Coach, para dun sa mga sabihin na natin hindi masyadong swerte or pangontra na? Iwasan ba yung mga negative people? How can they also amplify their luck this year?
Yeah, for me naman po, number one po is we need to, to be more aware. Okay, kasi sabi lang naman natin number one lucky charm. Okay, number one lucky charm is to know, and number one is kung ano ba yung mga problem natin. Okay, like example, sa mga Year of the Pig, malakas naman ang network and connection nila, but ang kailangan lang talaga nilang ingatan is partly yung health, okay? So kaya kailangan po medyo mas more maging health routine tayo for this year. Also medyo practice lang yung better lifestyle, okay? Yung balanced lifestyle sa work tsaka sa rest, no? Kaya yun ang po yung pinaka-importante. Kasi normally ang nagkakos lang naman ng problem or bad luck is yung pagbaba po ng emotions natin na nakaka-affect din po sa health natin. Same with the horse and the rat kasi because of the irritation energy, the conflict of the energy, minsan kasi nag-trigger po yung emotion natin. Kaya ako pinaka-highly advised ko talaga para for this year, no? That I think not only for these three, for all the 12 zodiac sign and for everyone na nanonood po sa atin, no? Ang most important kasi, horse energy, the fire horse, from the word fire, okay, super passionate taon na ito eh. Okay, super strong yung passion energy. But passion is an emotion. If you cannot control your emotion, okay, when your emotion is high, your critical thinking also get lower.
Yeah.
Okay, so mamaya,
Totoo naman.
impulse, tactless, okay, nagiging tayo, mamari yung mga decision, and masyado tayong nagra-right, no? Kaya nga may mga iba po, ang turo nila, pagka nagmamadili daw ang horse, bilisan din daw natin. Pero sabi ko po, mali yung teaching na yun. Paano kung binilisan natin sumakay sa kabayo, pero patalon pala siya sa bangil, di napahamak naman tayo. Okay? Kaya most important this year, practice clarity, stable emotion, and most important, kailangan ma-determine natin yung target goal natin for this year.
Ano ba ang sign ng Pilipinas?
Yeah. Ang sign ng Pilipinas, I think it's the year of the dog, if I'm not wrong, 1898. No?
So it's going to be a relatively okay year based on your top 5 signs.
Yeah.
Right? So ano kaya,
actually,
what can you foresee for the Philippines?
Originally po kasi kung titignan natin, no, in terms of the, kasi may dalawang basis tayo on that part, no. Number one kasi kung 1898 yung i-base natin. Sorry, bigla ako nag-mat. Parang ganun, no. Kasi if I'm not wrong lang is the 1898 on that part, no.
Yeah.
Earth Dog. Earth Dog kasi one good thing is a very service country tayo kasi, no, yun ang sure ako na hindi tayo mali doon. We are an Earth country, okay? So medyo pasok din tayo sa mga fire support, okay? So because fire force, fire supporting Earth, So that means there's a lot of good opportunity naman na pwede pumasok sa atin sa Philippines, no? So kung sinabi natin opportunity, pwedeng in terms of maybe more investments that also may flood in or come in sa atin. Chances naman din also, marami din mga pwedeng pagbabago in a way. But we're hoping sana mas more peaceful din yung ating country. Kasi, with all the detractors, with all the conflict happening, okay, sometimes tayo lang din nagpupush ng mga opportunities. Okay, so yun lang, kaya napaka-importante yung emotion. One good thing about the energy of the earth element, okay, very tayo eh. Kaya if you can see, no, Pinoy are very passionate people, okay, if we want something talagang, we want to do it, okay, that's a good characteristic. Pero we also become sometimes entitled, we also become too passionate na masyado na natin nagiging entitled na parang lahat na ng bagay pinapansin na natin. Lahat ng bagay ginagawa natin big deal, which is not so good. Kasi sometimes, tira yung emotions natin.
Parang ngayon sinabi mo kanina, no, yung patola. Diba? Parang all over the news now, it's always a tit for tat, a back and forth, right? Wala pang ang Feb 17. Pero Coach Johnson, in general, how can we invite more good energy? This goes for everybody, no matter what your sign. Meron bang something special for the Year of the Fire Horse?
Okay, para for the fire horse po, no, tatandaan lang po natin, okay, yung 3 words, okay, para for this year. Okay, first is kailangan passion, creation, and determination. These are the 3 keywords natin for this year. So number 1, kailangan sundin natin yung passion, pero passion is also manifestation. Okay? Kasi mabilis mo ma-manifest yung target goal mo if talagang passionate ka sa mga bagay na ginagawa mo. But that will only happen if you have a positive emotion. So that is kailangan ma-maintain natin yung positive mindset. Okay? So that's very important. Mas lalo na this year, ang horse year, malakas ang manifestation. Okay? Yung nga lang, ma-manifest natin dapat yung positive, huwag yung negative. Okay? Yun siya. And then also, because fire element has something to do with creativity. So that's creation. Creation is, there's a lot of new things, new opportunity that we can also create. Okay? Pero dapat wag din tayo masyado mag-create ng mga a lot of mga pangit or mga ingay, okay, like that. Because there's always a 2 sides, no? There's always a positive perspective and a negative perspective. Ang mahirap lang kasi if we focus too much on the negative perspective, lahat na lang kasi pinapunan lang natin, baka yung mga mali lang or pangit lang. Okay? Dapat manifest natin yung positive lang. Okay? And determination, you need to determine talaga what is your main target goal for this year. Okay? Kasi may kasabihan tayo sa horse. Mapapagod lang ang horse sa kakatakbo sa horse race pag wala naman siya nakikitang finish line. Okay? So, importante talaga is the finish line. Okay? So, yun I think yung best 3 para for everyone. Okay? Para at least ma-maintain po natin. And also, another thing, no, tungkol sa manifestation. Okay? Maybe this is para for everyone. Focus on manifestation, not on expectation. Okay? Because sometimes through expectation, okay, we focus too much on the result. Tapos masyado tayo nagiging benta at nagiging negative yung emotions natin.
Coach Johnson, ano na nga ang forecast para sa Rooster?
Yeah, for the Year of the Rooster po kasi for this year, no, medyo okay naman po yung in terms of like sa opportunities nila, but the problem lang kasi sa Rooster this year, they have what we call the quarrelsome star. So quarrelsome star can cause a lot of like mga quarrel, misunderstanding, lawsuit, litigation, okay, so medyo careful sila dapat sa mga like yung mga conflict, okay, mga init ng ulo, like that, okay, so kaya dapat medyo kailangan to practice the calming energy. One good thing with the Rooster this year, meron silang strategic planning, so I think much more dapat pairalin nila mabuti. Makapag-isip na maayos, okay, para ma-plan out nila at ma-execute na maayos yung mga gusto nilang ma-form or goals para for the year.
Kasi yan ang sign ni BBM.
Yes, good.
Ngayon naman, ang rat, anong sabi niyong challenges ng rat?
Yeah, because the rat po kasi the number 1 kalaban po ng horse. Okay, so this year po baka medyo makaramdam po tayo na alam mo po yung mas more endless conflict. Okay, like may mga challenges na pwedeng hinahamon tayo. Eh ang problema ang rat po, medyo patola rin po ang rat. Okay, kaya nga po
Nako,
Pareho-
Senate President Tito Soto, wag na kayong maging patola.
Year of the Rat
The
siya.
Year of the Rat siya.
1961.
Kasi alam mo si
58.
Coach Johnson, ayaw niya nang magbigay ka ng pangalan. Kaya kailangan alam mo yung sign.
Pero napakaganda nga talaga na, yung sign na lang itata. Sabi ko nga, wait, hindi si Ses yung rooster. Kasi hindi, parang off.
But I remember you said, magiging sickly ang rooster. Ayan, nagkaroon, di ba? You said when you sat here. And nagkaroon nga ng diverticulitis.
Yes.
Oh.
Pero Coach, all these, yung forecast ninyo, is that applicable lang during the year of the fire horse or as early as now, mararamdaman na yan? Or sa Feb 17 pa talaga, mararamdaman itong mga nakikita nyo?
O, patikim pa lang ba to?
I know.
Yeah, originally po, ganito po yung case now. Kasi when you talk about energy, you cannot totally control energy. You cannot totally limit energy. You don't know kung when talaga siya papasok or not. Basically, meron tayong tinatawag na 3 enters from the horse. Okay, first, nung December pa lang po, nag-align na yung stars. So that means December pa lang po, pumasok na yung energy niya. And February 4, nag-start na siya magtrabaho. And then February 17, officially na ina-announce na po siya. Okay, so how to... Example lang, no? Kunyari, I'm the new leader of a certain corporate, okay? Nung December pa lang, pumasok na ako, nag-iikot na ako, naglilibot na ako, chinecheck ko na yung mga...
Nagpaparamdam ka na.
Then February 4, umupo na ako sa table ko, nag-start na ako magtrabaho, pero hindi pa nila officially ina-announce na ako ng leader. Then Feb 17, that's done. Kaya Feb 17 yung pinaka-greatest impact talaga. Yun.
Kaya pala.
Makes sense.
It makes sense. Everyone is so passionate. Start pa lang nung year, parang tuloy-tuloy na. Eh, di ba?
Yeah. And everybody's patola.
Yeah. Patola is the theme of this week. Do you believe in, Coach, yung naglalagay ng mga statwa
Oo,
or mga
pangontra.
pangontra?
Oo.
Yes, po.
Eh,
Personally po,
may store ka, coach, eh, di ba?
Nakita namin sa TikTok, pinapanood namin
Oo
yun.
nga.
Parang nag-viral recently si Coach eh.
Oh, binigyan nyo ng
Ng
20 peso coin.
Pwede po, no? Ganito po, no? In terms of feng shui kasi, and feng shui lucky charms, okay? So, thank you for this, time, no? Para maturo rin natin sa lahat.
Sige.
When you talk about feng shui kasi, tsaka feng shui lucky charms, originally that's two different things. Parang pag pumunta tayo sa doctor, di ba yung prescription natin, tsaka yung diagnose natin, totally two different things din. Noong time na na-diagnose tayo, na mamaya sabihin na mataas yung sugar natin, ang turo sa atin is stop eating sugar. But the problem lang kasi, minsan nahirapan natin totally control 100%. That's why we eat some medicine, okay, also, para medyo makontrol yung energy sa atin, tama? So that's also what feng shui and feng shui lucky charms is. Like example, yung kanina mga tinuro po natin, that's part of the feng shui because that's a part of the forecast. That's a form of an energy. Pero hindi po kasi natin sabi mo, oo nga, mag-ingat ako sa manloloko. Pero paano ko malalaman kung nasaan yung manloloko? Parang like that, di ba? So with the use of the charms, it will increase our awareness. It will protect us also na para hindi sila masyado makalapit or lagi tayong magkakaroon ng sign kung paano umiwas din from them. Okay. Yun po
Okay.
yung how. Yeah.
Ayan, kaya paano ka ba kontakin at puntahan para kumuha ng mga charms na ganyan or your advice, Coach?
Yes, na po. Number one po is kapag kayo po napadalaw po sa Binondo, okay, the oldest Chinatown in the whole world, not only in not only in Asia but the whole world, okay? So I'm located on 803 Salazar Street, corner Ongpin, Binondo, Manila. Yeah, Sunrise General Merchandise. Or you can also follow me in my mga Facebook and Instagram, Feng Shui Sunrise by Coach Johnson Chua. And also my YouTube channel, Coach Johnson Chua. So basically po kasi I give yung mga teachings. Also I do live, okay? Although hindi ako vlogger, so I don't do totally mga content creation. Kasi masyado na po marami na lumalabas sa mga social media na minsan nalilito na po yung mga tao what to follow. So it's more on the teachings of scientific and practical on how we will use feng shui also in our life like that.
Thank you so much, Feng Shui Master Johnson Chua, and a happy Chinese New Year to you in advance.